special teams. But today's special teams chat is brought to you guys by FanDuel. Score early this NFL season with FanDuel. It is America's #1 sportsbook. And right now, brand new customers get $150 in bonus bets with any winning $5 moneyline bet. That's $150 if your team wins. So if you're thinking about joining FanDuel, there's no better time than right now to get in on the action. And the app is easy to use with a wide range of betting options, including spreads, player props, over-unders, and much, much more. So visit FanDuel.com/UCSS to kick off the NFL season. FanDuel, an official partner of the NFL, an official partner of the Ultimate Cleveland Sports Show. And our guy, by the way, yesterday, Dan Berger, great name, won $320 on 2 separate bets yesterday. He bet the Browns money line after they went down at plus 235. That hit. He also had the Browns money line with a Kareem Hunt anytime touchdown and Amari Cooper over 55 receiving yards.
Okay.
That turned $10 into $161.
Nice.
So shout out to Dan Berger for winning. If you guys have winning FanDuel tickets, tweet it at us.
Let's go.
At the Ultimate Cleveland Sports Show or at me at Mike Lucas TV. We'll feature him on the show. We got plenty more this week.
And oddly enough, Dan's middle name is Ham. I mean, who would have guessed that? It's a dad joke special. Of course, Steve liked it. Let's get to the special teams. James Proche last week made a big impact. He played really well. Yeah. And last week we're like, okay, you finally have a punt returner that you trust. And then he fumbled. Now, obviously, in the end, it didn't cost him. But how are we feeling about James Proche? I kind of felt bad for him. He's on the sideline like, oh, my God.
Oh, sure. I'm so knee-jerk.
You wanted him out.
No, I'm so knee-jerk.
Yeah.
We should play see Bush's knee-jerk reactions from during the game.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
Now, listen, that'd be – I think did I tell him he was out of here? No, I did say, hey, when you find a kicker from the practice squad, that's what you
Well, he came from Baltimore.
And then I tweeted, too. He comes from Baltimore, comes over here and drops the rock. And then Odell Beckham Jr. and Clowney is getting sacks and touchdowns.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous. I was like, this is crazy. Yeah. Now, here's the thing. We say special teams, right?
Yeah.
You got a great punter and a great kicker, though. The punter, he does an excellent job. Bororquez, they try to get him out here for holding the ball, but obviously that was not his problem with Cade York. So you got a great punter, you got a great kicker. I think it's the return game. The Browns still have not figured out the punt return game.
Although, in fairness to Cade York, he hasn't missed a kick this year.
He has not.
Yes.
I mean, with
is he on the sideline?
You mentioned it. Yeah. You mentioned it. The kicking the game-winning field goal.
Yeah.
This is 2 weeks in a row. Dustin's missed a kick, and we just sort of sweep it under the rug because he missed. It was the extra point, right, against Arizona.
No, he missed a field goal.
Missed a field goal. Missed a field goal against Arizona. Missed the extra point yesterday. 2 weeks in a row, he's missed kicks. So there's going to come points in games where you got to have those kicks. We talked about it at the start of the show where did we just talk about it on the show or pre-show about all the games that came down to game-winning kicks with no time left?
There were 5. It was the pre-show.
Yeah, it was 5. 5 games yesterday ended on game-winning field goals.
First
with
time
no time left.
Yeah.
So I still have full confidence in Dustin Hopkins, but it's worth at least acknowledging that he's missed kicks now in 2 straight weeks.
No doubt. Nobody's perfect.
Right.
There have been a lot of years where most years, pretty much every year since Phil Dawson, the Browns kicking game has been trash.
Yeah.
So, obviously,
big for him to get back out there and clean up his own
You want him to
mess.
have a day next week against Pittsburgh where he doesn't miss any. You don't want him to cost you a game. But, again, bring up his numbers again for Dustin Hopkins, please. That was the first extra point I believe he missed all year, right?
Yeah, it is.
14 to 15.
Yeah, 24 out of 27.
That's pretty good.
You know what?
That's pretty good.
Even though he's missed 2 kicks last week, if I would have told you these were his numbers going into the season, you would have said I was crazy.
Absolutely. You signed
Never
up for
would have believed this.
Right.
Especially considering how many he's made from, what's he from 50 plus, Mike, if you can look that up.
From 50 plus, he's 7 for 7.
Come on.
Also, Bull, his 24 field goal makes this season the most in the NFL.
The 7 for 7 number is insane.
That's insane.
Because his whole knock was he didn't have a strong
That
leg.
was it. He'd been terrible for 50 plus in his career.
And when at least this is superstitious, dumb G. Bush.
Yeah.
At least when he misses, you know, to miss off bat. For some reason, I get annoyed when it look like it's good, but it curve out left to right. I'm like, no, just miss it.
Don't tease me.
Don't tease. But when he makes it, I'm already celebrating. When he kicks it, that's right down the middle. I'm already celebrating.
Yeah.
Well, also Jordan Elliott, I know we touched on it a second ago, but Elliott, you had all the ups and downs of special teams. You have the penalty, the muff punt, the mixed extra point.
Yep.
The game-winning field goal, and a blocked field goal, which, by the way, That took 3 points off the board for Baltimore.
Yep.
And directly led to 3 points for Cleveland because they converted that change of possession into 3 points, which they weren't able to do on the Ford interception.
That's true.
And Jordan Elliott, once again, they have found, I think that's 3 different ways now the Browns have blocked a field goal. They had Myles Garrett jump over the defensive line.
Yep.
They had Jordan Elliott in the more traditional sense. And am I thinking correctly that Denzel Ward came flying off the side on one play to get a finger on a field goal this year?
I don't remember that.
That's not coming to mind.
I
know you're wrong.
I know the Patriots ran this like.
Yeah, it wasn't the Patriots' motion. Or did someone miss a field goal? Did he force a miss by somebody?
I
I don't remember.
Maybe I dreamt it. Maybe I
Not
just dreamed
sure.
about the
No,
Browns
that's possible.
now,
I don't
which
know.
could be possible.